Welcome back, everyone. Have you ever woken up and just didn't want to go to school? Pretty much every day for me when I was going to school. Well, now you can be paid. Digital Pioneers Academy in D.C. had a serious attendance issue. Over half of its students had missed more than 10 days of school without an excuse. Now they are offering incentives, $50 a week. For, yep, get this, just showing up. It's part of a national study looking into how poverty affects education. Joining me now, Federalist reporter Brianna Lyman. And Brianna, you seem like someone who probably never missed a day of school. So let me ask you, what do you make of this?
Well, I will say I did have perfect attendance for 2 years straight, so I'm very proud of that. The Washington Post, interestingly, did a report on truancy, and they found a couple of things. First of all, they found that Muriel Bowser and the D.C. City Council, they put forward promises to fix truancy, so more mental health resources, extracurricular activities, and a system that would flag at-risk kids. Those basically collapsed. They didn't really do much of anything. The Washington Post also found that there has been an increase in things like carjackings by 13, 14, 15-year-olds, and those individuals have high rates of truancy. Now, I'm not saying that all kids that are truant are also carjackers, but for carjackers, there is a high rate of truancy. So instead of paying them $50 a week, I think you should actually try to do something like accountability. Put these kids in jail for a day, teach them a hard lesson, deter their peers from doing the same thing. That's one way to fix it. The other problem I have is other schools have tried this pay for, attendance kind of scheme. Well, you may have had an increase in attendance. There hasn't been an increase in grade improvement. So why are you paying kids to warm their seats if we're not also seeing an improvement in their grades?
Yeah, just to make enrollment look better. In D.C., by the way, Brianna, 4 in 10 kids are chronically absent, 40%. And teachers there have tried everything, pizza parties, school dances. At what point does the parents have in this accountability?
Oh, absolutely. And one of the reasons that they want to try this pilot program is they say that children are living in families that are broken. There's high rates of poverty. But I don't think $50 a week is going to change that. And there should be accountability at the parental level, whether it's officers going to the house to see if these kids are even being raised by parents. Are their parents at home? Obviously, help starts at home.
Very quickly, Ariana Grande getting some heat after saying to Trump supporters on Instagram, are you happy that you voted for the president? Has your life gotten better? Are you happier? Well, the White House came right back saying to, quote, save her tears, of course, the hit single, because Trump had lowered inflation tremendously. I think they got a point.
Yeah, look, I'm very happy with my vote. And I think Ariana Grande is one of the many Hollywood elites who lives in a bubble and doesn't understand the real world realities that people like you and I face.
Absolutely. Great stuff. Got it all in a short amount of time. Brianna Lyman, thank you very much for your input today. Good stuff.